Hi everyone. Today I am going to show you how to make a key fob. And here are the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a ruler, some cotton webbing. I use the heavy cotton webbing at I believe it's 1.25 inches. Some grosgrain ribbon, which I get at 3/4 or 1 inch. It kind of depends on what sales I can find, but I do like the 3/4 better. Optional is glue. That's regular Elmer's glue, and then the E6000 glue. You need the Key Fob clip, key ring, scissors, a rubber mallet, which I have covered in a cloth, and a lighter. So let's get started. Let me get some of this out of the way. So the first thing we want to do is measure out 10 inches of the cotton webbing. It doesn't have to be precise, but I have found 10 inches to be a pretty good length on these. You could make them larger or smaller depending on the person's wrist. And then I also do 10 inches on the grosgrain ribbon. Alright. Then I burn the edges to keep them from unraveling. I don't think it's really a necessary step, but I take precaution to make sure everything is nice and solid. So I roll this up, and it straightens out pretty easy. So what I do now is I take my Elmer's glue, and I prefer the purple because I can see it better. And then I run it down the middle. And if you get some on the outside, it's not a big deal because it does dry clear and it will flake off. It's not too big of a deal. Okay. And then we take our ribbon and take it down the center. Try as best you can. I just eyeball it to get it even on both sides. And that will temporarily hold it while you sew it. Okay? So what I've done is I put white thread at the top, and then I put a dark blue bobbin in. So that way the stitches are not seen as, as well. So I always measure by the edge of my presser foot. It's just the way I've always done it. Make sure you take back stitches to secure. And then I go maybe like 1/8 of an inch from the side of the grosgrain, sorry. I don't go fast because I'm just not that much of an expert in sewing yet. So I kind of slow it down to make sure it's as even as it can be. So I'm going to finish the other two sides and I'll come right back. Okay. So I want to cut off the ends of the string. I don't think I burnt this side too well. It seems to be wanting to unravel, so just take your lighter to that. Okay. So now we have that all sewn together. As you can see, you can't really see the stitching. So the next thing we want to do is take some, I take E6000 because it's a pretty good bond. I guess this step really isn't necessary. It's just I like to make sure it's going to stay in there for quite a while. So I'll squeeze some in here. As you can see, you don't need a lot. Just a little bit in there. It's got teeth in there to grab it, the material, but... So we want to fold it in half and keep it as even as we can. So we put it in there and let the teeth catch the material. And then we take our rubber mallet, because it won't, I like the rubber mallet because it doesn't hurt the metal. And then I do the other side. And then we put our key ring in. And there's a key fob. Now, most of the ladies, I notice, like to carry the longer ones because they put it around their wrist while they're holding their kids' hands and stuff. But I've noticed the men like them smaller. So all I do is, at the beginning, cut 5 inches or 6 inches. That way, you know, it goes between their 2 fingers. And they seem to like that. So, yeah, that's how you make a key fob. And you can do any kind of decorations on those. I have many colors. I mean, you can find almost any color of webbing around. So this is nylon, and I worked with this in the beginning and I don't like it. So I just stick with the cotton. I find the cotton is more durable. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more videos like this, please thumbs up and please hit that subscribe button down below. And until I see you next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.